What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
Well, here it's an S. How about
Excuse me.
The costume was a very, very special thing, which it wasn't just a combination of, you know, all the things we went through, size of the S shield, size of the length of the cape, the different materials. It was like a physical force. It came off. You put it on and you're wearing this thing and it's got an energy to it. And people behave differently around it as well.
What was your reaction the very first time you saw Henry in the full costume?
I think I just giggled. That's what I do when I'm nervous. He just so embodied Superman to me, and it just sort of takes your breath away, you know.
He's just Superman, you know, and I mean, we worked out together and we've done all the rehearsals for stunts in our sweatpants and t-shirts, so it was quite an impressive moment to see him.
Well, I thought it was pretty epic, I gotta say. I felt like when I saw the costume that first time, I really was like, wow, that's gonna be our legacy. We're leaving this costume into the ether for all time.
What was your first reaction when you saw yourself in the full costume?
Comedy. There was a lot of comedy. There was a lot of laughter. I never expected to be wearing 4 layers of unitard for a job. But however, I have to say, it makes you feel powerful. You know, it really, if you've done the work, so you're not actually worried about whether or not, you know, your ass is going to fit into the spandex. If you've done the work, it does definitely give you a sense of power.
Russell told me that he actually did feel powerful just being in it.
It's a very special thing. It really is. And I can't really find words for it.
Could you actually move around and fight and get physical in it?
Yes, to a degree. I mean, there are some restrictions to it, certainly. But they tried very hard to make it as functional as possible.
As difficult it was to put on every morning, and as harder even to get off at nighttime once you've been sweating into it for X amount of hours, you know. Yeah, it was kind of cool, actually, I have to say.